Welcome back to Wives on the Island. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Jessica. And today we are going to catch up with each other. We are going to discuss co-sleeping. And then we are going to do our Dancing with the Stars recap and a small pop culture. So, how have you been? I know we're taping on a different day. I just feel like I haven't seen you in like forever.
I know. I feel like we recorded early last week and now late this week because I went to New Jersey because my brother is now a married man. I have another sister-in-law and I love her so much. I had such a nice time. But if you guys follow us on Instagram, I'm sure you saw on our stories. So first of all, let me tell you, Jess, let me start it from the beginning. We go to the airport and it's early, and Atlanta airport recently changed the prices for parking to I feel like it used to be like $15 and now it's $30 a day. It's a significant increase. So my husband found this garage that you can park there and it's only $15 a day. So I was like, you know what? You drop me off. We have 2 car seats. I'll go check them. I'll take my daughter. You have our son. You go do that. Because it's like you can get a shuttle back.
Right.
And so we did that. I go to I'm at the kiosk trying to put in our stuff. And the guy's like, don't do anything at the kiosk. You gotta go see the agent at the desk. So I'm like, okay. So I go. We're getting along 2 car seats, and a stroller. So I was like, this is so difficult. And then we get to the desk and they're like, no, you need to go to the kiosk and get a tag. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They literally told me to come here. And I didn't want to give them an attitude because they're not getting paid right now. So at the time. So I was like, I'm not trying to give them an attitude, but I'm rolling 3 things around as we speak.
Right.
And one person
with a child. Yeah.
With a child. And then they go, all right, let me see your ID. My ID's in my husband's wallet. So I literally could not do anything. I sat there and then I call him and I was like, I can't do anything because I don't have my ID. And he sounds pissed. I can hear it in his voice. And I was like, why are you upset? And he goes, the garage is closed. So I have to go back and park at the regular lot. And we have to just pay extra. So that's how it started off. Then getting there and everything was fine. TSA was fine because there was a lot of, talk with the government shutdown that there were TSA lines through the crazy. It was completely fine. We were in and out. We're pre-checked too. So I don't know if it was just pre-check that was easy, whatnot. I don't know. But it was really good. We get on the plane, the kids are all set up, and the flight was good. The last 10 minutes, we hit the most insane turbulence that I looked over to my husband and I was like, do I cry or do I laugh? It was so insane. And I didn't want to show my kids that I was getting scared.
Were afraid. Right.
But it was so bad that it started to make us nauseous. And then my son looks over to me and he goes, my stomach does not feel good. And I tell my husband, because it was my son, me, my daughter, my husband in the first seat in the next row, across the aisle. Right. So I had the 2 kids and I go, oh, he's saying his stomach hurt. And he goes, okay, give him this Dramamine. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, bud, open up your mouth. And he's like, a little sliver. He's opening up and I'm like, open up your mouth. And he's like, a little more. I'm like, I can't put the pill in there. Open up your mouth. Jess, as soon as it hit his tongue, he threw up. And luckily I had a bag and it was the quietest throw up ever. I don't think anybody knew on the plane.
That's good.
Yes, it was good. But wait, we were on the ground. We landed and he threw up.
Well, okay.
I was like, okay. Cause I'm telling you, it was literally 10 minutes of bad turbulence. Just hit the last 10.
As we
were landing. Yeah, because it was super windy in Jersey. So I was like, whatever. And I got the bag and I looked at my husband. I was like, what the hell? Did he really just throw up as we're on the ground over turbulence? But I was like, hey, whatever. So then we get off the plane, whatever. We rented a car. They came pick us up. We rented a minivan and the kids freaking loved it. They're like,
kids love minivans. They're the greatest thing.
And I will say the storage was so convenient. It was really good for the trip. Now they want me to get one for every day, and I said absolutely not. And my husband's like, why? It's so good. I go, then you get one. You get one as your everyday. And he goes, honestly, I might. And I was like, okay, then you drive it around. I'm going to continue to drive around my SUV and we'll call that a day. So, but we go to my parents' house. They're so excited to see grandma and grandpa. Well, first, actually, we went to go see my sister-in-law, Heather, and she cut my son's hair, as always. Perfect haircut. Perfect. And let me tell you, Jess, because obviously, you know, I've been complaining to you about this haircut stuff with my son.
Yes.
And I'm watching her do it. And like, she's almost done. And I'm like, I could do this. I know I could do this. But then she starts to blend it and everything. And I'm like, okay, this is where you lost me. I cannot do that. I can't do that. Because, and then I was like, what are you doing with your, so I'm like asking, I'm like, sorry, Heather, because I'm like such a helicopter parent. And I'm like, what are you doing with this? And what are you doing with that? And, you know, like, and she's explaining it all to me. And I'm like, I could do that. And then when she gets to the other stuff, I mean, she still thinks I could do it, but I just don't think I can. I don't want to try because I'm scared I'm going to mess it up. And I don't know if I could, like, again, make it the way somebody who went to cosmetology school could do it and who has, you know, years of experience. Like, I'm not going to be able to do it the same. So, but my kids got to see their cousins, which was so great. We went out for pizza after, and thank God nobody was in that pizzeria because my kids they were all like, just, you know, if other people were there, I was like, they were trying to like play hide and seek and scare each other. And there was literally nobody there. It was Thursday.
That's good.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what, have fun with your cousins because you literally never see them. But it was so nice. We go to my parents' house. They're so happy to see like my parents. And that was it. The next day, rehearsal dinner day, that Friday, we got our nails done. My daughter got her first manicure and it was so cute. Her sitting in the chair. And honestly, I was so nervous at first because I had to go get my pedicure, but I had to leave her over there. And she's like only 2. She's not even like 2.5. Right. So, and she didn't sit on my lap to do it. She sat in the chair the whole time.
She did. She looked like a little big girl.
I know. I will say, right when they were done, you know, because it's a rolly chair, she started to slip out a little bit and she like, it slipped out from under her, but she didn't fall. She landed on her feet, but she got so scared. She just started crying and they brought her over to me. Aww. And it was so cute. It was so nice. I was like, well, I can't wait to do this when we're older, you know, and get our toes done together. And then I go home and I have my period 3-4 days early. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I text you about it. And then you said, you got yours too. So I'm like, it's your fault.
Yeah. I got mine like an hour before you did that. Like,
yeah. And I'm pretty like, sure I got it at the nail salon.
Yeah, I got it like an hour. Like when you text me, I'd gotten it just an hour before that. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
That's so weird. That's really crazy. Yeah, I was like so annoyed about it, but I was like, whatever. I made the best of it. But we had a rehearsal dinner that night. It was really nice. We're like, the ceremony's outside in New Jersey in November. So think about weather-wise. We're like, oh my God, it's going to be freezing. This, Jessica, was the most beautiful day for November in New Jersey. It was 60 degrees out, sunny. And I was nervous because my daughter had a sleeveless flower girl dress. And I'm like, great, now she's going to be covered the whole time.
I was thinking she was going to get sick, yeah.
Well, she was already kind of sick from Halloween. But I was like, it's going to be covered the whole time because it's going to be cold and she needs to be covered up. Didn't need it. My husband was like, it's actually really hot. And it was just literally the most perfect, like, temperature day you could ask for. Yeah, I was so happy because they really wanted to get out, you know, get married outside. But my sister-in-law looked gorgeous. And she is just so, like, chill and low key, and I just give her, like, she honestly, like, her wedding dress, like, we're up in the bridal suite getting ready, or like, just, I got the kids dressed there because it was an hour, a little over an hour drive from my parents' house to the venue. And like, I just kept thinking, I was like, what if one of the kids throws up all over,
spills something,
throws up, or honestly
cookie tossers.
Yeah, and I will say, like, she sneezed and, like, boogers came out everywhere, like, on her shirt, and I'm like, okay, it's already worth it. So, and my sister-in-law's looking in the mirror, and she's like, oh, I think I have a stain on the back of my dress. I think I sat on something in the car. And Jessica, she did have a stain. When I tell you, she was like, all right, just leave it. My veil, it will cover it up. I was like, I would have had a mental breakdown. I would have been like, get me
She wasn't letting anything bother her. She was getting,
She really wasn't. I would have like thrown a fit. I would have been in tears. No, she was fine. She was so chill. She's like, just leave it. Don't make it worse. My veil will cover it. And I was like, you go, girl. Like, she's just, and that's just who she is. Like, there's some things that'll bother her, but like, she's like, I'm not going to let it ruin my day. And I always love that about her. She's just great. But the wedding was beautiful. My kids hit the dance floor as soon as we got there, like as soon as the reception started.
They were having a ball.
Oh my God, they were the life of the party. And it's so funny. I don't know if like your family does this, your Italian side, but when you get married, you like put the bride and groom on a chair and then you pick them up during like the sun. No, so we do. And my daughter saw it and she's like, I want to do it too. So we put her on the chair, we picked her up. She loved it. It was so much fun. I can't believe my brother is a husband, and like not so much that he's a husband, but like what that will be in the future, like becoming a father. And like
Right.
then the next day after the wedding, we went to his house because now he's a homeowner, and my sister-in-law made breakfast for all of us, like a full spread. And she has just done such a great job of like turning that house into a home. Truly, it's so cozy in there and cute. It's just, she really did a great job. Like seriously, I love her. But it was a really nice trip. But as we're at my brother's house, we're sitting on the couch and my sister-in-law Heather texts me. She's like, so what's your backup plan? Because they're canceling flights like you cannot believe.
Yes.
And I was like, because of the government shutdown. And it's funny because they said they were going to cut those flights on Friday and we flew out on Thursday. So I'm like, we're fine. We're just going to worry about Monday. We'll be fine.
Right.
So Sunday rolls around and she's like, what's your backup plan? I was like, I have no backup plan. Like, we're going to be fine. And like, what do I care? I have my kids with me. It's not like they're not with me. So what am I going to do? You know? So I'm looking at the flights. I was like, let me just look and see what the flights out of Newark going to Atlanta for Delta look like today. Jess, I think one flight went out on Sunday.
Yeah.
One. And I was like, it's not looking good. And I was checking it, and I don't know how we got delayed 12 minutes, and our flight was fine.
That was it? That's awesome.
That was it.
Yeah, I was
and it
worried
wasn't
about you guys.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like a true delay. It was a running like behind schedule. I guess like a certain point they have to call it a delay, but like, you know, it was
12
fine.
minutes isn't really like.
Yeah, it was fine. I was shocked that we made it on the flight. But on the flight home, I will say, I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch a movie. And I was like, what's a good movie? Mm-hmm. And Mamma Mia was on there. I was like, oh, I've never seen this. Trash. I didn't know. Like, obviously, I knew of it. I know Meryl Streep, Amanda Seyfried. I didn't know the whole movie was like based on ABBA. And I know you say you don't like ABBA. They're like, I love Dancing Queen, like Mamma Mia's a good song.
I like.
Yeah, but those are the only two. I didn't know this whole movie was based around it. The acting was terrible. The only thing that I enjoyed out of it is I finally figured out who Pierce Brosnan was because he's in that movie. And I was like, who is this very good looking man?
Alyssa, seriously? He was in Mrs. Doubtfire. Did you not see Mrs. Doubtfire?
No, we talked about this last week. No, I don't think. But I saw him in Mamma Mia. That was the only good part. But he did not make me stay. I will say, just like fast forward to the end, and I was like, oh, at least she gets with him at the end, so we're all good. Spoiler alert. Sorry, for anybody who cares.
For a 1,000-year-old movie. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
I don't think I've never even seen the movie. I would never watch it. So.
No, it was honestly horrible. It was so bad. I was shocked that people like this, but then I was like, maybe it's me, because I remember when I first started dating my husband, and I was like, oh my God, have you seen Hocus Pocus? He's like, no. I was like, you have to watch it. It's such a good movie. And we watched it, and it just doesn't hit the same as like a grown-up.
I watch Hocus Pocus every year. I love it.
Oh yeah, me too. But it's like something you discovered when you were a child, and it's like a part of your childhood. So like he didn't have that. So I'm wondering if like Mamma Mia is kind of like the same deal, like for me, or just like ABBA's not there for me.
It's just not good.
It's just not good. Yeah. But I found out who Pierce Brosnan was, and then I ended up watching Selena, and I was so pissed I couldn't finish the last 20 minutes of it.
But you don't want to watch that anyway.
That's bad.
So you don't want to watch that anyway.
But it's so crazy, and I know we talked about this last time. It's so crazy how much Jennifer Lopez like resembles her in certain like angles. The only difference I feel like is just her nose. That's really, it's like even when they like made.
And I feel like Selena had fuller lips than Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, Jennifer Lopez now probably has filler, but in the movie, she definitely, it was like, oh man, it's such a good movie.
Love that movie. I love it.
I want to like watch it again. Yeah, it was just so good. And then this week has just been so crazy. I had like my daughter's makeup day school pictures because she was out. She missed her picture day last week. And so she did it this week. And then my son was snack leader. And then last night we went to the Atlanta Zoo because they do an Illuminates every year, a Chinese lantern festival show. And they like make all these Chinese lanterns of like flowers and animals. And it's really cool. And we do it every year. But like last year we went on like a Friday and it was packed. And my husband was like, we're not doing this again on a Friday. So we did it on a Thursday. And just my anxiety was through the roof because our ticket. No, my tickets were for 6 o'clock. We didn't leave the house till like 5:55. And I was like, oh, we'll get there in like 30 minutes. An hour and 8 minutes. I don't know what I was thinking.
5 o'clock? No.
I don't know. It was like 6 basically. I was
but still no.
Oh my God, it was so bad. And then I was like, should we just like not go? Because like my kids go to sleep at 7:30. And I was like, do we just not go? We're not going to get there till 7. Like my son has school tomorrow. I have anxiety about this. Like I just, and I tried to call to see if we can go like tonight instead. And nobody was there to answer the phone because it was after hours. And my husband was like, let's just go. Yeah, but honestly, we had a great time. I'm glad we went. The kids loved it, and nobody was there. It wasn't packed, so my kids were able to like just run around, and it was really nice. It was a nice time, and yeah. So that was my week. I'm excited for it to slow down, but honestly, I don't see that happening.
No.
Anytime soon.
Nope.
I'll be slow during like Christmas, the week after Christmas. So, but how was your week?
It was good. Nothing as exciting as you. I didn't travel anywhere. I didn't do any of that.
It was for the better.
I finished. Yeah, I graduated my PT, so I'm done with my physical therapy. So that's
How do you feel about that? Are you excited about it?
I'm a little sad because I can't go to the pool anymore. But I do have to say it's better for my work-life balance because I would go into work and at 12:30 or between 12 and 12:30 I'd leave. And sometimes I'd come home and change. Sometimes I had a bag in the car, depending on traffic. Then I get there, and then I'm there, and then I get back, and then I have to log on to work. It was just a lot. You know what I mean? Like logging on and logging off. It was just a pain in the butt. And it threw off my work from home. I like to work from home on Fridays, and I couldn't because there were some days that I had to do an 8 o'clock in the morning thing, and then so I'm not going into work after swimming. Because I did it one time and somebody was like, you smell like the pool. And I was like, I washed twice. I don't know why I still smell like chlorine.
Really?
Yeah. Chlorine is just a strong smell. So, and I like it. So I didn't notice that I smell like chlorine. But yeah, I was like, I washed twice. But I think it was because I didn't wash my hair. And I think I got a little bit of chlorine like right at the bottom of my hair.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not washing my hair because then that's an hour of blow drying that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
And so, but I definitely think I'm going to so they, the place that I swim at, or I did the thing at, they have swim team from October to February. So I think in February, I am going to, once swim team's over, I think I'm going to join and I'm going to go do laps either in the morning or in the afternoon. Cause I want to swim again. I want to smell like the chlorine again. I just miss it.
Yeah. I love that.
I miss it. Yeah, so that is my thing. I also started working out. I have a guy that I work with, and we work out together. And he always goes, well, what do you want to work on? And I was like, I really want to work on my arms, but, also my core. And I want to strengthen my legs because I'm running again. So I'm up to 2 miles. I'm running 2 miles now. Yeah. So I'm getting there. And I was like, I really want to like strengthen my legs. Cause I was talking to the physical therapist and she was like, running is wonderful. She was like, but in order not to get knee pain and joint pain, you want to strengthen your legs and strengthen around like the muscles around your knees and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, Alyssa, when I tell you we worked out on Wednesday. So we did Wednesday and we did legs, arms, and a little bit of core. And when I tell you that my legs hurt so bad on Thursday, like I was like, I sat down on the toilet. I was like, oh, it's so low. At work, I used the handicap one so that I could pull myself down and pull myself back up. Like I was like, I hate you just a little bit today because it's like it's good feeling sore. Like I'm happy that I feel sore, but it hurt so bad. I was like, oh no. So today it's a little bit better. And he has to travel next week. So he was like, I'll send you workouts. And I was like, okay, I will do those workouts. Cause like I have some weights and stuff and we don't use heavy weights. But my arms are super weak. So we did this one where we did like 25 pounds and I just like lifted it up and my arms hurt for like a week. My arms were, I was like, this is so sad. I should not be sore for this long but I'm so weak in the arms. But I'm going to get it, and I'm going to continue, and I'm going to get stronger. So that is my goal for that, is to get stronger.
Good.
But like I said, I am running, and
is your time still there? Like, do you still have the stamina?
I actually think I'm faster. I think I was faster. It was like 13:09, my first mile, and my second one was 13:20.
Okay.
So but then in the summer, I'm always slower in the summer because I can't breathe because it's so freaking hot.
Yeah.
So I was like a 14:15. But this time I was like 13, so I was excited. I don't know. I'm going to attempt to do 3 miles tomorrow. We'll see how we feel.
Yeah.
Because I actually, like, my first mile, I walked a little bit, like, right at the end. I was like, oh, God, my legs hurt. And it's because we worked out on...
Oh, yeah.
We worked out on Wednesday, and so Thursday my legs were on fire, and I was like, I just got to push through. So I walked a little bit, but then I started
quicker.
Maybe, I think so. Because he has me doing like wall sits and squats and like back lunges. The back lunges hurt. I was like,
I hate lunges. I can't really do lunges because of my knees. I don't have strong knees. I have, you know how you just said about doing all those workouts to like strengthen the muscles around your knees. That's exactly what I have to do because my knees blow.
Yeah, but, that's how mine are. Like, sometimes they
hurt.
crack when I walk up the steps and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's old people stuff. So but that's pretty much what I've been doing. So working out, and then like I said, on the weekends I will do my my running, and then when he gives me some workouts to do, I'll either do them at home or do them at the gym in the office. I just don't like going to the office gym by myself. I'm bored. I get bored.
That.
And like the guys that are there, oh my God. Some of them, I'm like, really? This one guy had like a belt with a chain in the middle of the belt, and he wraps it around his waist and does like pull-ups, and I was like, dude, really? Like, this is work. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I was judging. I shouldn't be judgy, but I was like, that's a lot.
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some things at the gym.
I'm sure.
I've seen some things. But, it's a good time. I like it. I do have to say, I have been very upset with my job.
What?
And not my job, like, as in, like, my job, like, what I do, because what I do I love. So, November, I would say maybe 2 weeks ago, there's a Christmas tree in our lobby.
They didn't take it down?
No, they haven't taken it down.
Oh, I thought somebody...
Today.
There's gifts around it.
They're playing Christmas music. Why?
Yeah.
Why is there Christmas music playing? Thanksgiving has not happened.
Yeah, Jess, I'll be honest, I was thinking about putting my Christmas stuff up.
I don't mind if you put your Christmas tree up. That's fine. That's you. It's in your house.
Yeah.
You do what makes you happy, and I'm all for that. But I should not be subjected to...
Why don't they put a cornucopia out first? You know?
It doesn't... I don't even need decorations for like, that's fine. We don't need decorations. Keep the radio on the radio until December 27th.
Yeah.
And then I tried. One of the guys that works in our diversity and inclusion, he was like, playing Christmas music. Is there like a channel that plays like other? And I was like, and the guy was like, no, this is the holiday channel. And he was like, but it's not very inclusive, so maybe we should change it. And I was like, yeah, change it back. And he was like, and the guy, I mean, it's this poor IT guy. He's like, get away from me. I know that's what he was thinking. I was like, we know it's not you. He was like, nope, it came from the higher ups. So I was like, okay, I'm going to have a talk with my higher up and be like, I'm offended. I'm offended by the Christmas tree, and I'm offended because there is a whole holiday in between now and Christmas.
Yeah.
And I know it's literally a week and a half away, but
It is.
That's a week and a half extra. And the thing is that whatever holiday station they're playing, I heard the same 2 Christmas songs like within an hour of each other. And I was like, no, I cannot. You know how I feel about music playing all the time, but when I'm in the bathroom, I don't want to sing Christmas carols. I want to sing Justin Bieber's Baby.
I do want to sing Justin Bieber, period.
That's
What would you say is the best Christmas song of all time?
I have 2, and they're not really great. I mean, they're good, but I'm like, Wham's Last Christmas. I love
Jessica,
it.
that's the only right answer here.
Okay, thank God. Okay, that's and then my other one is... No, I mean, it is, but some people don't like they're like, that's not a Christmas carol. And I'm like, well, I beg to differ. It's
Christmas
my
song,
absolute
not a Christmas
favorite
carol.
Christmas song. Yeah, it's my absolute favorite Christmas song. It's that one, and then Donny Hathaway's This Christmas.
Yeah.
I know, you probably like Chris Brown's version of it.
I do like Chris Brown's version. I would
but
say
I like
mine's
Donny's
between...
the best.
Mine is between Last Christmas and then All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey. But, like, there's something about everything. The whole song is just so good of Last Christmas. And it has to be the Wham version.
It has to be Wham's version, too. Yeah. First of all, I was offended when Taylor Swift did it because I thought she ruined it.
Oh, I didn't know she
Ariana's
did
was
it.
okay.
I didn't know she did it either.
I feel like we just leave it for Wham. Like, don't...
Yeah.
Let's not remake things that you didn't put together. Like, I mean, George Michael has passed away, so he's not doing it again.
Which
so
I just learned last year.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was rather recent, Jessica. It's not like he died in the 90s.
That's okay. I know. That's okay. That's okay.
When did he die?
Okay.
Like
2000 and, I don't know, like 10, I think. I don't remember. Let me check.
Oh, really? Is that...
He died...
2016.
Okay. So 2016, yeah. But it was a while ago. It was a while ago.
It was not even 10 years ago.
That's okay. There's things that I find out that I probably should know, and I'm like, I just found that out.
Yeah, not to jump into Dancing with the Stars, but they did a little like routine, and they had people who have passed who have been on the show, and the first one was Jerry Springer, and I was like, he died, and I totally forgot he died. And my husband's like, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Christy Alley.
Christy Alley,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Those were, I would say those were fairly recent. Both of them.
Yes.
Were fairly recent. Yeah. There was something I don't remember. I feel like you would have got a kick out of it. I was telling somebody at work that I just figured something out, and I was like, I know I'm too old to not know that, but I don't remember what it was. It'll come to me and I'll let you know. But yeah.
You let me know.
I will. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Nice.
For my week. Nothing exciting.
So we're finally back with a parenting topic.
Yes.
Now this one is a little controversial. Co-sleeping. Yeah. So what is your stance on co-sleeping?
Okay, so my stance and what I did are two different things. Co-sleeping would not bother me. It's not something that I didn't have like a hard no on co-sleeping because I co-slept with my parents. And I didn't co-sleep with my parents, but I would sleep in my parents' bed. I mean, when I say I would sleep in my parents' bed, if my mom offered me to sleep in her bed right now, I would get in bed with my mom. Like, that's the kind of co-sleeping it was. When I have a best friend, she would come, all four of us, me, my best friend, my mom, and then my dad was all the way on the end, and my dad would, like, reach over, and he'd be like, get out of my bed, because he'd know, like, our faces. And my best friend would just start laughing, and he'd be like, both of them are in here, get out of my bed. Co-sleeping never bothered me. My husband was 100% against co-sleeping. He didn't think it was safe. He didn't want the kids to get into a routine of sleeping in our bed, so we did not co-sleep. It it wouldn't have bothered me in any way, shape, or form if we did, but it wouldn't have been something. And I don't know that I would allow co-sleeping. I would let them come in my bed in the middle of the night and get in bed because I feel like that's how my parents did it. We didn't like sleep with them.
Yeah.
And I think that. So I would let them come in my bed and like sleep the rest of the night with me, but I don't know that I would go with like, you've been in bed with me my whole time and we just co-sleep all the time and this is your natural bed, because I feel like a husband and wife should, can't have the sex if your kid's sleeping right next to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you can, but
I'm sure you
parents co-sleep and then they have siblings. So, but that's weird to me. So
that is very odd. Yeah, I kind of agree with you where like my stance and what I did are kind of different. I think it is dangerous. There's just so much like your pillows, and unless you're doing it like safely where there's like no blankets and no pillows, but like that just seems so uncomfortable for like the parent. So I'm like, why would you ever do that? But I agree. So we didn't do it. And the only time we did it is like if my kids were sick and the only way they would fall asleep is to like be in your arms. And we would, and I would take everything off the bed and I would like put a little thing on my feet because, in our guest room. because I was so nervous that, something would happen. But I feel like in those situations, like, I felt like I never slept. I was always like awake because I was afraid they were going to like fall off the bed, or like they were going to roll, or they weren't breathing and they were sick. And it was just like all of that. So I don't really love the idea of co-sleeping just for the safety aspect of it. But also it's like, yeah, you're going to go to sleep at 7:30. Like, my kids go to sleep at 7:30. I'm not going to sleep at 7:30. I got things to do. Like,
right.
things to do. What are we doing at 7:30? We're gonna all jump in bed? Absolutely not. I will say, on Sunday, after we came back from my brother's house, my daughter was just so tired. She fell asleep in the car, and I was so tired. And I said to my husband, I go, I'm gonna go take a nap with her. And it was such a good nap. But unlike, how we talked about my son and your youngest daughter, my daughter doesn't flail around. There's no foot in the face. Right. She just like stays in her spot. And even when I try to get a little closer, she's like inch away from me. And I'm like, girl, I'm trying to enjoy this moment that we never had. I think that was the first time I've like ever slept with her when she wasn't sick. Like, there has never been a time where I'm like, hop in bed. I mean, she is too. And we've really never done it with my son either. I just don't think it's safe. And I don't shame any parents that do that. I just think, because like, it is what it is. And honestly, if it could be a problem in the future, because some kids then have like the separation anxiety. They don't ever they have a hard time transitioning to going to sleep in their bed. So, I mean, like, if you're co-sleeping, that's on you with your problems. That is gonna, become of that. But like, I feel like, other than the safety, I was just saying, I feel like it could cause some other things in the future. Like, now your kid doesn't have a space of their own that they know, like, I'm here to sleep, because like my kids go in their beds, they don't, and granted mine are a lot smaller than yours, and I'm not sure if you did this when they were younger, but like, my kids go to sleep in their bed, and that's all they do there. They do not play in their bed. They do not watch TV in their bed. We don't have TVs in the room. Like, we don't do, it's literally, you sleep there.
To sleep.
Yep. And that's it. And I feel like everybody's like, not everybody. I had a lot of people ask, like, what's your bedtime routine? And I feel like that helps a lot. It's just like, we have a smooth, easy bedtime routine, because that they know that that's the only thing they're there for, because they don't co-sleep with us. Because I feel like sometimes, I remember when my son was sick, even when he was sick, he would come in our bed and he's like, it's playtime. And I'm like, no, this is bedtime. Because if we are all in the bed together, it's like the morning of, and we just like bring him in the bed, and we're like, oh, how did you sleep? And we'll talk to him right before breakfast when he was younger. So I feel like he was never like, oh, I could sleep here. I'm here to play.
This is party time.
Yeah, exactly.
This is party time. Yep.
It's not your party time. I'm trying to make it my party time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're getting in the way of it.
And you are ruining it.
Yeah.
But the other thing is that, so I'm not against, I guess I'm against the kids sleeping in my bed, because the one thing that we did do was, because of those, if your kid is sick, my husband was big on, I don't want them sleeping in our bed to become a habit. I don't want them to be something that they want to do all the time. So when they transitioned to big kid beds, we got queen beds. So if they were sick, we would go sleep with them. You know what I mean? Like, that way we could monitor them. If they needed something, we can sleep in their bed with them. Yeah. So it wasn't like I was against sleeping with them. It was just, I didn't want them in my bedroom, because that was my bedroom and my bed, I guess. He didn't want that. Like I said, I don't care either way. I didn't care either way. But there were times where I remember I wasn't able to go with my daughter to get her tonsils taken out. And I felt like I was abandoning her. Even though my husband was going, it was fine. So that night, I just crept into bed with her and I slept with her. You know what I mean? Because I was like, oh. And my husband came in the morning. He's like, you chose to sleep with her? And I was like, I know. I was regretting it because she was the flailer, but I needed to be with her. Yeah. But I think I feel like that's a good for people who like sleeping, going into the bed with them, because then you can leave. You know what I mean? Like, you could, if they're sick, or not even if they're sick, but if they've had a nightmare, you can go in with them, sleep, like lay with them back to sleep. It's a little bit more comfortable than trying to squeeze in a twin bed with the kid. You know what I mean? And then you can get up and go.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's a great idea. That's a really good. We did get my kid a twin bed, and I kind of regret it, but I'm like, whatever. My husband was like, let's just get a twin bed. They play in their room too much, and I was like, whatever. I'm not gonna.
He was right, though. They do play in their room too
They
much.
do.
Plus, can you imagine your son falling out of a queen bed? No.
No.
At least with that bed, he's closer to the ground. He's good.
Yeah. No, it's that's funny. Yeah, no, that's a really good option though for this, But yeah, I never understood it because I can't see myself going to sleep at that time, first of all. And it's like I have things to do, and like, what if you just want to like chill and watch TV or watch your show? And it's
that was the thing for us, because my kids will stay up. Like if we go to hotels with them, like we have the TV when they were younger, and we'd have the TV on. My kids would be like,
yeah.
And I'd be like, it's time to go to sleep, and we'd like try to maneuver the TV because again, it was like 7:30, so it was their bedtime, but we didn't want to go to bed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, what can you do when you're in a hotel room? You have to, you turn on. So we'd turn the TV off, and like just sit there for a little while, and then wait for them to fall asleep, and then we'd turn it back on when they fell asleep. But so it's trash. I don't want them sleeping in the room with me. I don't.
Yeah. And then I feel like sometimes if I like to read, so I can't turn on the light, or what if will my Kindle light mess it up, or what if I just have things to talk to my husband about? Because that's like when they go to sleep is like my time to. Because let me tell you, even today we went out to dinner. I smell like a fajita because we went to a Mexican place, and like I'm trying to talk to my husband. It's so loud in there, and I'm gonna throw some shade. There were 2 tables with kids there, and both of them have tablets. Like, one kid was, like, laid out on the booth, legs over his mom. And I'm like, bro, sit your kid up. But besides the point, my kids are sitting there with their coloring books, and it was so loud. And I couldn't even talk to my husband because it's so loud. The kids are, color with me. Where's the blue crayon? Where's the green one? I dropped the red one. I'm like, so, and then we're in the car, and they're just, like, yelling and talking. And then my son goes, you guys are talking a lot. And I'm like, we are trying to figure out something for you. So, and my husband's like, I can't even like talk right now. Let's just talk tonight
because you can't
after.
Because you can't think.
So when do you have that time to just like, and as nice as possible, get away from your kids if you're co-sleeping with them? It's crazy to be with them by your side the whole entire day. And I think my biggest takeaways are, it's like, you need to have your me time. You need to be safe. And you need to create a safe sleep space for them. And I feel like that's why we have chosen to not co-sleep. Now, listen, like I said, just told you the story about my daughter, like napping with her. Those one-offs are great. And I think doing the no co-sleeping makes those one-offs so much more special.
So much better. Yep.
Yeah. So, but I mean, hey, as long as you're doing it safely, I mean.
Yeah, do it. It's so funny because like when my husband travels, my daughter will be like, do you need somebody to sleep with you? And I'm like, absolutely not.
Yeah, and
absolutely
like I said,
not. I don't want you anywhere near me.
You let her do that.
Right.
Because let me tell you, I bet if your oldest one came home from college and was like, Mom, what would you say? Yeah. Okay, now what happens if your youngest one goes to college and then she's like, remember all those times?
She sleeps like a psycho. I did tell my oldest daughter that I was going to come sleep in her room. I was going to sneak into her college dorm and come sleep with her. And she was like, please don't do that.
Don't do that. Oh my God, you get arrested for breaking.
We have a sleepover. I was like, we have a sleepover. We'll get me a little blow-up mattress and I'll sleep on the floor and we can just sleep together. And she was like, no, thank you.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no, I would. And you're right. I should, but I won't sleep good. You know what I mean?
I totally
that's really
get
my
it.
thing. I won't sleep good, and I need to sleep well.
No, I understand, because sometimes I will say, like, my son asks me to sleep in his bed sometimes with him, like, just to lay with him, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta go downstairs to, like, clean up. So he knows that he gets, like, 15 minutes, but sometimes I'm like, no, I don't want to. I just want to go do my...
You just want to
away from you. Yeah. And then sometimes I don't. So...
Right.
I mean, last night I did, and then tonight I was like, no.
We're not doing that.
We're not doing that. So
I mean, like I said, if it works for your family, it works. But I know a lot of people who co-sleep, and I just
do it safely.
Do it safely. And
I think
if you do it, let me know how you guys have fun time with your husbands, because
I
need to know that
anytime.
Yeah,
with your husband.
Yeah. You do it in the shower. Like, where is it happening? That because I remember one time we were sharing a room with my daughter, and I was like, I can't do this. She's in the room with us. Yeah. Like, she was knocked out in a playpen away from us. Like, even if she popped up, she couldn't see us. But it was just weird. I was like,
No,
You know
I
what I mean?
couldn't.
Like, she's in the room. I don't need to, and we're not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but no. There are already cock blockers. You can't, it's like,
We can't give them more fuel to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, to put on the fire.
Yeah. But we love them, and
Absolutely. So yeah, let us know if you co-sleep with your children and why or why not. So really quick pop culture, Cardi B just had her baby number 4, a baby boy with Stephon Diggs. And just a couple days later, she's out on a red carpet. So, I mean,
looking great.
Looking great.
And she didn't have a faja on because her belly was showing. So
wait, I don't know if we're looking at the same picture because she definitely had like a corset on.
But her belly was showing. Like she had a corset on, but you could see her belly.
Oh, like at the sides, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, she looks that good without a faja.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she looks really good.
She looks good. And I just want to put it out there that it is unrealistic for women to look like that after they've had a baby. Some people do because it's good genes. Some people do because of plastic surgery. But the majority of us, it takes a little while to snap back, and that is okay.
It is okay.
It is 100% okay. I have a 16-year-old and I'm still snapping back. So it takes you as long as you need to.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, congratulations to Cardi B and, another healthy baby.
A little baby boy. So now she's got 2 girls and 2 boys.
Yeah, perfect.
I feel like that should be enough. I mean, she has money, so she can have as many kids as she wants.
Yeah.
For me, I would have stopped at 2, but
Yeah. Understand. Yeah, I mean.
But now 2 boys, 2 girls. I mean, it's like perfect.
Yeah, and I was gonna say her. What did she have? Girl, boy, or is it girl, boy, boy? Okay.
No, it's because
girl, boy.
Culture. Wait, what's the name? Wave. And then Blossom, and then whatever this baby's name is, because they haven't done the name yet.
Oh my God! If you told me, I'll give you $1 million to name her 3rd child, I would have never come up with Blossom.
Really?
I could not remember. No, I had no idea.
And she's the cutest little thing. Her little chubby cheek. She's adorably cute.
Oh, really? I haven't seen any pictures of her.
Oh, yeah. She's adorable.
I'll have to go check it out.
Yeah.
All right. Now moving on to our Dancing with the Stars 20th birthday party. And spoiler alert, Andy finally went home.
I have so many thoughts on that.
Why? Let's start it off.
I thought he did great. Jessica. He actually moved this week. His feet were going. He actually danced.
Oh, the quick step he did, yeah.
The quick step. He actually. I was like, this is the first time that he actually. I mean, not that I did. I mean, I wanted him to go home. I was ready for him to go home. But I was like, this week is the week that he really. It was like it seemed like there was a lot of effort put into it. He worked really hard. His feet moved fast, and I was like, wow, he did great. And then I was like, and he got.
Yeah.
It was like,
he
should have
went home last week.
He
should have went home last week, and that would have made more sense because his dance was not great yet last week. But that's how I felt about Wicked Night. Like, honestly, he should have gone home like the week before Wicked Night.
Right.
And then when Wicked Night came around, I was like, oh, he actually did pretty good, so maybe he should stay. But yeah, no, it was definitely his time to go because next week is the semifinals. And they start doing 2 dances and that. We want to see good dances. But
yes, we do.
Honestly, I forgot who went first.
I don't know. I watch it. On the way that I watched it, Elaine and Alan went first.
Oh, yes, they did go first anyway.
Okay. So I liked it. I'm going to just put this out there.
Wait, so did you watch the relays?
Yes, I did. Yeah. I have to say that I was not impressed at all this whole week. I didn't think this week was great. Like, there was no dance that stood out to me, and I was like, this was a great dance.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of thought that it was like a blah. It was blah. Like, just in general. I didn't like it.
Whitney and Mark's dance was really
good.
Great.
It was good. Like I said, there wasn't anything that I was like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was kind of boring.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I did like the music selection for some of the songs.
Yeah. So let's start with Elaine, because you're right. She did go first. Elaine, I actually really enjoyed the song. But her dance, I love It Takes Two. Like, I love that song. Yeah, I know every single word of that song. But yeah, it was good. I I mean, like I said, this is like week 9, so we should be seeing good dances. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Who is next? Who did you watch next?
Next one was Jordan and Ezra.
Jordan Ezra? Okay. Oh, yes, they did Ciara Get Up.
Yeah, I loved the color, like the purple.
Yes.
That's my thing. I love the
Purple,
purple. And I loved the end when they did the little pump when they got down.
I love that.
I thought that was awesome. I was like, I liked it. So I was happy with that. I don't know what their scores were, so I don't see scores.
They didn't get, anything great. So they were
that
actually...
really pisses me off because I think they're very good.
So once again, you should watch on Disney Plus and fast forward.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I didn't watch it until 20 minutes before we started this one.
Oh my God.
I totally forgot about it. And then my daughter was like, did you finish Dancing with the Stars? And I was like, I didn't even watch it. So I literally had to go on YouTube and just watch all of them. So that is the only reason why. Because my whole plan was to watch it on Disney Plus and just, rewind and stuff. But I totally forgot about it.
So you should do it on Disney Plus next week, as there's only 2 more episodes left.
I will.
But so 4 couples got perfect scores this week.
I only know Robert did.
Yes. Robert did, Alex did, Dylan did, and Whitney did. Which I feel like Robert, Alex, and Whitney deserved it.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't think Dylan deserved it. I thought Dylan's dance with the other girl, who was it with Caitlin?
Rumor.
I thought it was better than his with his Daniel.
Yeah, there was a lot more content in it. So the Argentine tango, it's funny because somebody on TikTok posted all you have to do is and then you get a perfect score because that's basically all that Dylan did. And you pretty much
lift them. You just lift her because it was a lot of, even with Whitney and Mark, it was a lot of just them lifting the girl.
But it's just a female dominant dance. But
right.
Sasha Barber did comment on that TikTok because it was low-key shade to Dylan, and which I understand. But Sasha actually did comment on it, who was a pro. He's not on this season. He's a pro, but he's not on this season. He supposedly was supposed to be partnered with Jordan, Bill Belichick's girlfriend. She was supposed to be on the season. That's the rumor. But then I guess she backed out, so he didn't get a spot. So he commented and was like, with the Argentine tango, there's a lot of the man is leading, guiding, lifting, and doing all of these other things. And it's a lot harder than it looks. It's a lot of work, and you need to be in the right spot at the right time. Yeah, but we don't know what we're talking about over here.
Yeah.
So we're not
dancers. We're just observers.
Yeah, we're observers that are talking about how it looks aesthetically, and aesthetically to us, it looks like Dylan didn't do anything. But whatever. Yeah. That's why the judges are there to judge.
Right. They know what they're doing.
It.
We
don't.
Oh
my God! And how could I forget? Tom Bergeron was one of the judges. He was the original host. Yeah, and he was cute. Loved him.
Didn't he get fired?
He did get fired. I was shocked that he actually came back. Yes. Yeah. Who was next? But yeah, so Dylan got the perfect score, which I was like...
Which I don't agree with, because let's talk about that. I loved the song. I don't remember what it was, but I at the time I liked it.
Yeah. I don't remember. It was drippy droppy. Toxic. Was it Toxic?
I have no idea.
I think it was Toxic.
But I thought they did good, but like I said, I thought his dance with Rumor or whatever her name is, I thought that was better than Jessica. I know, she's Bruce Willis's daughter.
Rumor.
Is it Rumor?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, she's Bruce Willis's daughter. I don't know her. You know what I mean? Her parents are famous. She's not. I mean, I guess she is if she was on Dancing with the Stars. But yeah, I thought he did 10 times better with her than with that.
Yes.
But I didn't think it was a perfect score worthy. I did not.
No. Well, let's go to Robert next. Is that who you have?
Sure.
He also got a perfect score, and I thought the dance was really good.
I thought he was good. It made me cry at the end.
And because you didn't watch that after, when he got up to the skybox with Julianne, and he was emotional. Because, first of all, let me see. I was watching with my husband, and he was like, I was like, oh, God, I'm going to cry. And he was like, that's how they get the votes, the sympathy votes. And I was like, I know, seriously, because I'm going to vote for him. And so he goes up to the skybox, and Julianne is like, oh, I see you're emotional. And he goes, yeah, I didn't know that they were going to have that montage at the end. And I'm like, you You put that man's father
Yeah, I saw that.
on the floor and didn't warn him? Like,
right, because they wanted the original. They wanted the thing.
That's kind of messed up.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't understand his sister coming out.
So the dance that they did,
I miss it.
the dance that each of them got was supposed to be like an honor to a past dance, and the past dance, like Dylan's, I believe, was to Whitney and Milo from whatever season ago. And Alex and Val's was an honor to Jenna and one of her old partners 3 seasons ago, 4 seasons ago. So it was like an honor to old seasons. So Robert got Bindy's dance that she did with Derek. So that's why his sister came out there. But yeah, I do think like she shouldn't have been on there. She had her time. Let Robert do his. And don't do that to that poor man and put his montage of his dead dad on the thing. I'm like,
it made me cry. My daughter, when I was watching it, because my daughter loves, like I told you, she's now a big Robert fan. So she watched it like the night after she watched his dance, and she was like, "Oh, they put his dad on the thing," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And she was like, "But he didn't know it was going to happen," and I was like, "Oh, okay." So then when I was watching it, she goes, "Oh God, you're going to cry," and I was like, "I am," and she was like, "Oh, bye," and she walked out of my room. I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, it was sad. That's kind of messed up though that they did that, but
it was, I
didn't love that. Alex, like I said, her dance. Do you have any other thoughts on Robert?
Nope, that was it.
Alex did a dance in honor to what Jenna and Neve Schulman did a couple seasons ago. They came as runner-ups. I'm pretty sure against Caitlin Bristow, actually, who danced with Andy.
Was with Dylan. Oh, yeah, Andy, yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was beautiful. That's like I really like the Viennese waltz. It's like really pretty, but I feel like, this is like my ongoing like thing with Dancing with the Stars. It's really hard to compare all of these when you have Andy doing a quick step, Elaine doing a cha-cha, Elaine did like a salsa, Jordan did a cha-cha. Like, it's like everybody's doing something different, and it's like, make half of them the same dance or something. Like, I don't know. It's really hard to compare and score. But I mean, I thought it was pretty. She looked beautiful. So
I thought it was, again, I think she did great. Like footwork, all that stuff. She did great. I just thought it was boring. I was bored.
Yeah,
I liked her dance with, who was she with?
Joey.
Joey. I thought her dance with Joey was better than that one. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that I don't,
because they were more energetic.
I feel like they're guests. Yeah. I was like, this is boring. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I was bored, and I was like, this could be better. And I feel like a lot of them did better with their other partner.
Yeah, I feel like the songs also play a part of it. Like, they're not the most exciting to watch. You know.
No, and hers was Singing in the Rain.
Yeah.
They did Singing in the Rain, yeah. And I like the song. I was singing. But
yeah. It was cute. It's a little more upbeat than the other ones, but and then Whitney and Mark. So they honored Val and Gabby. Wendy did a couple of seasons ago too. I actually watched that season, and I will say I hate that song. I do not like that song. I don't know. Oh no, I
loved that song.
No, I didn't like it the first round. I don't like it this round. I've never seen Chicago, so I don't.
Oh, you have to see it. It's a good musical, and yeah, it's good. It's good.
Better than Mamma Mia.
10 times better than Mamma
Mia. Yeah. I don't know. I don't love that.
It's about
song.
a woman's prison. Like, it's good. It's good.
I'll give it a try. But yeah, I don't know. I don't love it. But I thought her dance was really good. And that definitely deserved the perfect score. So that was...
It did.
It was good.
Did. But again, I was bored.
Really?
Like I said, I was like, okay. I was like, it's good. Like, it's good. She's good. They did good. I just was like, oh, okay.
Interesting.
Didn't excite me.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not a fan of that. What is it?
Argentine tango.
The tango? I'm not a fan, because all it is people jumping. Like, they just kept...
Their legs go up and stuff.
I was like, okay, I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
No, what was the one that I liked? Who was the one that, like, they held her up and it washed?
That was Dylan and Daniela.
I liked that, though. I
think that was also an Argentine tango.
It was, but that's I only liked the beginning when her feet went.
She has really good like tricks and whatnot. So we did
Yeah.
Jordan, Whitney, Dylan, Robert, Elaine, and Alex. Yeah, that's it. So with the relays, Whitney did not have to do the relay.
Because of her score.
Yes.
Which kind of hurt my feelings because I was like, I'd just like to see her dance.
Yes.
Like you could have just let her dance with somebody else.
Exactly. So that was like my kind of thing is like, one, it's like, I kind of want to see her dance because she's a good dancer.
Yeah, she's a good dancer.
It would have been.
And it would be cool to put her with somebody.
Yeah, somebody else. We
You
could
know
see
what I mean?
somebody else come back.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't like that they automatically gave her the extra 2 points because technically they said like last week when they were like, whoever, somebody's going to be immune, like gain immunity to the relay, and her and Alex were tied. So it's like, and they just did all the scores from like the whole season, and Whitney had the most. But I was like, and you know what's funny is that last week, you know how Flavor Flav said that he messed up Alex's score? If he would have gotten it right, she would have gained immunity. So I don't know. It was just like, just let her dance. Just say nobody gets immunity.
Right.
It's a tie. Like, everybody has to dance, you know? Like, but I guess because there was an odd amount of couples, somebody had to be given immunity. So,
Right.
with the relay was, who was it? It was Jordan and Ezra with...
Apollo.
Yes,
No, Jordan
which
and
I
Apollo.
loved. I loved that it was another Olympian, Team
Olympian,
USA.
me too.
So cute.
And
who did they
Elaine
go
and
against?
Rashad.
Elaine. Yes, Rashad
And I didn't
Jennings.
think that was good. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think Elaine and... I thought they were okay, but I didn't think it was that great. I definitely thought Jordan... I don't know, again, because I didn't watch it. Were they against each other and somebody has to win? Is that what that was? Okay,
Yeah.
So if I had to pick who was winning, I picked Jordan and Apollo. I don't know who won.
Well, you are correct. Jordan
Okay.
and Apollo did win. And I will say, I felt like Elaine and Rashad like had it, but then at the end, she messed
Yes.
up. And
She
I was
messed
like,
up, yeah.
oh, you had it. Like, you could have gotten it if you...
Her legs looked great this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
And those green shorts, I was like, damn, I want to go dance so that my legs look like that.
I know, right?
I'm sure that they didn't look that big, like, because she's dancing, but...
Yes. And then next, it was Dylan and Andy. And who would you have picked?
Honestly, I picked Andy.
Oh, that's funny.
Now, I picked Andy more because it...
Personality pick.
Yeah, it was a personality pick. And then the other thing was, there was something about Dylan throwing Rumor off the, like, when she just went flying. And I was like, I was like, where'd she go? I was like, I got nervous. I was like, oh my God. So I didn't like that. But I really liked when they ripped off the shirt and it was like all abs. I really liked that. And I just thought it was fun. So yeah, I picked Andy, but I'm pretty sure Dylan won, right?
Dylan did win, yes.
Yeah.
And then the last relay was between Alex and Robert.
I picked Robert.
Yeah, I honestly
I thought Robert and what's her name? Sochi. Sochi. I thought that they were 10 times better than Alex and Joey. Alex and Joey were good too. I liked Alex and Joey. I really did.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute little dance, but I really liked Robert.
Yeah, I mean, Robert and Sochi were just so cute together.
They were.
I really didn't know who was going to win this, and the judges were like, this is the hardest one we've had to judge all night, and it's honestly just like based on a preference. Like, how do you like your jives done, you know? Like, that's really all it is. It's, do you like it more international style? Do you like it more like American style? Things like that. And do you want to take a guess as to who won?
I picked Robert, so.
Okay. Yeah, Robert did win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I was happy about.
Yeah, like I said, that's so I knew Dylan was gonna win, but I picked Andy.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was just, and his was for personality, but
Yes.
But yeah, no, I thought it was, yeah, I didn't think it was exciting this week. I really thought it would be better.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that next week is better.
Yeah. I'm hoping next week.
I mean, next week
better
is Prince
too.
week, so
I love
I'm
Prince.
excited.
I'm so
I love
bummed.
Prince.
So they put out Who's Dancing What.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Yes. And I'm so sad that Let's Go Crazy nobody's dancing to that. I hope it's like
I thought somebody was.
No, that's just, unless I miss it, that's just.
I thought somebody was. I thought it was Jordan. Somebody's dancing to Let's Go Crazy. Let me see. I don't know how to find that here.
Where did you send it to me on?
Whatchamacallit? TikTok. Here we go. I'm in it. Let me see. Oh yeah, you're right. Nobody is.
Yes. They just
I
used
thought
it.
somebody was.
Yeah, no, they are not, which I'm so sad about because that is also in the movie. Turn that off. You're going to get us flagged.
I did.
No, that song is in the movie Sing as well. My kids love that song. And I was like, oh, I'm so excited. What's your favorite Prince song?
I have a lot. Raspberry Beret is probably my favorite Prince song.
That's a good one.
But
Mine's Little Red Corvette.
You know, it's about a vibrator.
Yeah. Well, no, I thought somebody said it was something else. I knew it was
maybe not a
something
vibrator.
sexual.
It's about sex or something like that.
Yeah.
It's about sex or something like that. Oh, no, the electric slide is about a vibrator. That's what it is.
Okay.
But no, mine is Raspberry Beret. And I actually like the Most Beautiful Girl in the World. I love that song, too.
Oh, I like 1999, too, because do you want to feel old right now, Jessica?
No, I don't. But you could tell me.
I'm going to tell you.
Because I feel old now.
So I don't know when your earliest memory was, but mine was in 1999. Graduated kindergarten. They had us come out walking down to 1999 by Prince. Yeah, partly like it's 1999 because that's the year I graduated kindergarten. So, yep.
I just want you to know that we were in 1999 as 2000 was hitting. I was in high school.
Were you really?
And yeah, I graduated high school in 2001. So yes, I was in high school.
What?
I was in high school, and 1999 was the song that they played like all night on New Year's Eve. And we were worried that Y2K was going to shut everything down. So.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
So yeah, I get the fucking kindergarten. Damn it. Okay. Thank you.
That's so funny. Yeah, but
It's so funny because I know you're younger than me, but I never realized, like, when we talk about, like, I just never realized that it was that
feel
different.
like it's kind of like age gaps, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
It's like when you're older, it really doesn't matter, but then you like think about it. I mean, my husband and I are 5 years apart, and sometimes we're like, I was like, when did you graduate, like, high school? And he was held back a year. His mom held him back because he had a later August birthday.
Because he had a late birthday.
So he's like 2008, and I'm like, oh, I graduated 8th grade. Like, you were going to, like, you were about to go to, you could have been in college, and I was in 8th grade, you know? So, like, I mean, yeah. I mean, I remember when 9/11 happened, I was in 2nd grade.
I was in college. And we had this intern a couple of years ago, and one of the presidents of our company for 9/11 wanted to do like a moment of silence at the thing. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a moment of silence for 9/11. He was like, I was 3. And I was like, oh my God, get away from me.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, please stop talking to me.
I mean, you still do a moment of silence whether or not you were born.
Right. But he was just like, oh, I don't, you know, he was like, I don't remember when I was 3. And I was like, oh, shut up.
Yeah.
I hate you. So,
well, want to hear something even crazier is that my brother Joey wasn't even born. He was born in 2005.
That was the year my brother graduated high school.
Oh my God. But yeah, no, I'm excited for next week. I love Prince. I'm excited to see it. I hope they don't like mess up their versions because
I really need to know who's singing. I really need to know who's singing these songs.
I'll tell you, the guy who sings it, I love the guy who sings Travis Garland.
If that's it. Yeah, if Travis is not singing it, I don't know that I want to hear it. Like, I need you guys to get the rights from Prince's estate or something because we can't be butchering Prince.
Yeah.
They have, like, Doves Cry. They have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have Raspberry Beret. They do.
Purple
Diamonds
Rain.
and Pearls, like I made, Purple Rain, Little Red Corvette. I'm like, please don't ruin this because you guys have butchered some songs, and I don't know. I'm ready though for it. I'm excited.
Yeah, Popular. That rendition of Popular will go down as one of the worst songs.
Yes.
That was so bad.
Quick question. I don't know if it's popped up on yours. I don't know how Wicked pops up on my For You page because I've never even seen the movie. Did you see the Ariana Grande? No, did you see Ariana Grande with the little girl? with the little boy. She took him on stage.
No, I didn't.
What was the door? Oh, you're talking about the person who attacked them? I didn't see that.
Well,
I just heard it.
up.
I just read about it yesterday.
Yeah, this
So I didn't see the
person
video.
came up in the crowd, like straight to her and like kind of like grabbed her, and Cynthia Erivo like came in and like was like pushed her right off. I was like, damn, her bodyguards are like Cynthia Erivo is doing a better job being a bodyguard to Ariana Grande.
She's just as small as Ariana Grande.
Literally, it's crazy. Like, it will never make sense to me why people like go and grab celebrities like that. Like,
Yeah, no.
it's odd.
I don't get people who touch celebrities like in general. Like I saw a video of there's the guy from Marvel that is like the new Captain America. His name is I don't remember his name. I'm blanking on it now. But
Not Chris Hemsworth, right? Chris
no,
Evans.
no, not Chris Evans. He's Black Captain America, and I can't think of his name right now. He's also Clarence in 8 Mile. I can't remember his name, but anyway, somebody went up to him like he's eating at a table with like his friends and family, and this guy like goes up and he rubs his back and he's like, I just wanted to let you know, I'm sorry I'm messing you up in the middle of your food, but I want to tell you how much I like you. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why are you touching him? Like, let him be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that. Why do we touch people?
Yeah.
You don't want to be touched in real life. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't go up to your boss and rub his back while you were, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Like, those situations, like, absolutely not. I mean, if you feel confident enough to, like...
If you're at a fan meet and greet, that's different.
Absolutely.
But if you're walking up to them in their natural habitat, and it's like, don't
put your hands on them, yeah.
Yeah. Don't bother them.
I was going to say, yeah, really
don't bother them. You know what I mean? Like, be a creeper like I was when Mark Wahlberg came to our job.
Oh, don't even talk about that.
You stand back from afar and take a picture, and then you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Do that. But don't go up to them and talk to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's weird.
Crazy. But yeah, we'll see next night. And any predictions on who's going to go home?
I'm hoping Dylan.
Yeah, I kind of hope Dylan. I'm thinking possibly Elaine or Jordan.
I feel like Elaine will make it a little bit further. Jordan I could see. I don't want Jordan to go because I think she's doing great. I don't think the judges like her. I feel like the judges aren't giving her a fair chance because I definitely think she's a better dancer than Dylan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I think the only thing I don't like about Jordan, and you said this like literally first episode, is her faces. She doesn't like smile, and Ezra smiles the whole time usually.
The whole time.
And we're so used to like Robert, like, you know, just with the biggest smile singing along to his songs, and she is just so serious because, I mean...
Because she's probably counting.
And being a gymnast, you don't really, you know...
As a gymnast, you're not performing. Like, you're not there to... put on a show and like
yeah.
But that I feel the same way. I know you said I think like this week was a little bit better, but I don't think Alex has great facial like.
Oh really?
I always feel like she's like super focused on what she's doing. I don't think it's like great, but I feel like this week she did. I feel like this week I felt like she had fun.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And
you know
she
even
said that in her package. She's like, you know, I feel like I'm really letting go because I was kind of always holding back because I'm scared to be embarrassed. Like, which I totally understand, especially in that setting. You have to be kind of like...
But I'm saying that you could read it on her face. I feel like I was reading it on her. Remember, I was like, even last week I said it. I was like, she doesn't look like she's having fun. This week she looked like she had fun.
Yeah.
And I think that's important.
Yep. So we will see. What do you have going on this weekend?
Nothing this weekend. Next week, I get to get my daughter from school, so I'm excited about that. It's not really next weekend. She's coming home on Monday, like after, like I'm gonna pick her up during work, because on next Friday I'm getting my bump removed. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go pick her up. So I'm excited about that. I have things to tell you, but I can't tell you yet.
Okay.
Because I can't tell you yet, but next week I'm gonna be able to tell you, and everybody is so excited. So
okay.
But yeah, no, I have nothing planned. What about you?
My son has soccer tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna go.
I thought he was done.
No, we signed him up for the next season.
Okay, yeah. But he was done that last time.
Yeah,
because you were like it was his last game. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I think I just have like a couple errands to run. I'll run with my daughter. And then his school is doing like a book fair at Barnes & Noble. And his technology teacher is going to like do a story time there. So we are going to do that. And then he has a birthday party. So we're going to do story time at Barnes & Noble, or get lunch with a friend, go to his other friend's birthday party, and then we are relaxing. And then Sunday we have another birthday party. So lots of birthday parties this next weekend, or not next weekend, next week my son has a like a Thanksgiving sing and share. They do this little performance at night, so I'm so excited for that. And I was like, give me a little sneak peek. Can he sing me a little song? And it's so cute. I just love it.
I didn't get to ask you this. Is anybody coming for Thanksgiving
No.
to you guys? No, it's just you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just us. I was going to see if maybe my husband wanted to do a little trip instead of just stay home, but I also have something in the works that I cannot tell you about just yet.
See?
So I have to kind of put that on the back burner.
Okay.
As of right now. But no, it's just us. Here. What about you?
Yeah, no, nobody ever I mean, my husband's parents have come to visit like once or twice, and then when my dad got sick and he had to come to the hospital in Georgia, he was here for Thanksgiving, but usually nobody comes, so it's just us. And it usually always is. But
yeah.
I would love to do a trip on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
we won't, but my kids want to work. Like, that's the downside
Yeah.
to everything. Like, my daughter's like, when I come home, when should I tell my boss I'm available? And I was
They
like,
kept her on.
yeah. And I
That's
was like,
nice.
you don't want to be home and just lay in bed and watch
Yeah.
TV with me? And she was like, no, I want to work. And I was like,
And make money.
okay. Yeah. And that's really what it is, because she's out of money.
Oh.
Miss DoorDash has out of money, because that's what she was. She was door dashing. I was like, ma'am, just walk to or you have friends that have cars. I was like, stop door dashing because it's so much extra money.
It's extra money.
I was like,
Do
you
you
could just drive to
DoorDash
the
by
Taco Bell.
chance?
I think the whole time we've had it, I think we've DoorDash and Uber Eats maybe 4 times in our whole life. I don't do it because it's too. I'd rather drive. If I'm gonna get something, I think my husband has DoorDashed 5 Guys because there's not one close to us. So he was like, I'll do that. And he waits to get like a discount and then he'll do it. But other than that, if we want to eat out, we will just, I'll be like, I'll go drive and pick it up because I want no part of that.
We are the same way. I think the only time my husband, he did Uber Eats for me while he was on a work trip, because he knew I really wanted Greek food, but it would just be too much for me to go and get it with the kids and everything. So he had that delivered for me. But I used to get Wingstop delivered every once in a while, but I would do it through Wingstop directly, and only one that did $0 delivery fee.
Right. Yeah.
That was the only time, because it's
I was like,
ridiculous.
Girl, it's cheaper to even just order a pizza. You know what I mean? Just order a pizza. So she was like, I'm out of money. And I was like, look, and it was funny because my physical therapist said this as well. And I think it's such a great thing. It's not a rule that we have, but I was like, I'm not funding your fast food. We pay for a meal plan. So if you don't have money for food, we will not give you money. I will give you money for clothes. I will give you money for whatever else you need. But I am not funding fast food when I am funding your meal plan at the college. You know what I mean? You have food at the college. And I bring you snacks. So you have snacks and food at the college. Bring snacks with you to the studio if you're hungry. You know what I mean? I'll buy you bread and peanut butter and jelly. You can bring a little peanut butter and jelly sandwich to the studio with you. You know what I mean? My husband's like, oh, she's wasted all her money on food. And I was like, she's a teenager.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's not wasting it. She's eating
I know,
it.
right? She's eating it. But
it.
So she wants to come home and work. And then my youngest daughter wants to work. And then that's the same thing. Because, usually we travel for Christmas. Both of them want to work.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
so it sounds like you and your husband should just travel.
Yeah, but you can't leave your kids out on Christmas.
Not
I know
Christmas.
Yeah, but maybe I'll see if he wants to
do something after.
I'm thinking about Thanksgiving. Let the kids be home and.
No, I don't leave on Thanksgiving.
No, I said after. After.
Oh yeah.
Let the kids be home and then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I would love to
Friday,
travel
Saturday,
for
Sunday or
Thanksgiving.
something.
I would love to travel for Thanksgiving because, what do we have going on here when nobody comes and visits? So.
Right.
Maybe next year. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Okay. Well, that is our episode, and we will talk to you next week.
Hey, bye.